hello again, friends. I feel like it's been a minute since we have seen each other, though it actually hasn't been that long. It hasn't actually been that long, but it just feels like it's been forever since I filmed a video. To be honest, I just have not had the time. It's been really busy, and it's going to continue to be really busy, sadly. My ting sound nice. She sounds good today. She sounds good today. Yeah, I just haven't had the time. And also, it's just been bloody cold. Like, it's been so cold, man. Too cold. Too cold for me to make any videos. But there was a few times I was like, yeah, you know, before I go to work, I'm just going to make a quick video. And I'm just, nah. I just couldn't do it. Like, if I don't have to be on the bike, I'm not going to go on the bike, man. Which way do I go here again? I think I go left. It was not left. I am turning around. So yeah, I finally had the day off, and it's finally decent weather. Actually, it's wet and cold still, but it's actually not too bad. So I'm just doing a quick little video thing. Don't really have anything much or specific to talk about. It should be a very quick video, so you shouldn't be seeing or hearing my stupid voice for long. But I actually wanted to update you guys on the bike, actually, or some updates regarding how I feel about the bike, and just little things I've noticed. You know, might as well do that. I didn't come the right way again. There's somewhere I'm trying to go, and I'm not going to that place, and I've forgotten how to get there. So you know what, we're gonna go on an adventure together, guys. I don't know where I am, where I'm going. As always, I mean, what's new? That's how it always is, but let's go with it. First of all, the positioning of the bike, or the comfort of the bike. So any long-time viewers of the channel, you know, in the last 2 months or so, ever since I got the bike, I've made a review, and then I made a follow-up video talking about how comfortable or uncomfortable I am when I ride this bike. I said it's the most leaned over bike I've had, it's the most sporty bike I've had, and even though it's a very tame bike and a lot of people find it to be pretty comfortable, I personally was struggling with it. You know, I didn't find it comfortable, and after I've been on it for a while, my back would hurt. My back would hurt, my wrist would hurt, everything would hurt. And because of that, I wasn't enjoying the bike as much as I hoped I would. And everybody was confused, because obviously this is known as a comfortable bike. You know, some people say it's a very good commuter, and it is a lot more comfortable than a super sport, but I just still struggled with it. But I'm happy to say I've gotten used to it now. Honestly, I think it's fine now. I think I just had to get used to the positioning. I just had to, you know, warm up to it. I have to say, you know, it's actually okay. Like, the positioning really isn't that bad. I am in the wrong lane. I'm still in the wrong lane. I seriously need to find some new places to ride, because I come down this road every video. Like, I always come to the same place. Now, there's actually a second thing I wanted to update you guys on, and it involves me showing you something on the bike. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere real quick to pull over so I can show you something. But whilst I look for that place to pull over, I might as well just tell you what it is. It's about the tank pads. So you guys know I put some tank pads on the bike recently. There's scratches on them, and I don't know where these scratches are coming from, and it's really annoying because it just looks bad. The only thing that should be rubbing against the tank pads is my legs, and the trousers that I wear are very smooth. I purposefully make sure I don't wear any clothes that might rub against the tank or the bodywork and scratch it up, and I make sure there's no buttons or zips or even hard patches of, like, you know, clothing that could cause any damage. Oh, I should have pulled over there. But I try to make sure that there's nothing that would damage it. If it keeps doing that, then eventually the tank pads are going to look rubbish, and it's going to be worse than if I had no tank pads. I wasn't getting scratches on the tank before, not that much anyway. There were a few little ones, and I'll get to why I think those were there later, but there were no big scratches. But on the tank pads there's these big scratches, so I'm thinking, why all of a sudden since I put these tank pads I'm seeing scratches? Do you guys have a similar problem? Is there anything you can suggest? What do you think I'm doing wrong, or what should I do to prevent that? I just want to know if anybody else has had that issue with tank pads. Where the heck can I pull over? In the video I'm going to make it look like it was only like a few seconds before I found somewhere to pull over, but you'd be surprised how long I've been riding and I still haven't pulled over. Perfect, look at that. Boom. Alright, I finally found somewhere to pull over. So, tank pads. The sun isn't in the right spot, so you might not even see them, but I'm gonna try, just keep moving around at different angles, and hopefully you should see some scratches like here and stuff. And in the right light they look really bad, like they're just so obvious to see. There's these like fine little scratches that I don't think it's going to pick up on the camera. Oh, actually maybe from this angle you might see like them there, and maybe I'm overreacting actually. Now I'm looking at them again, maybe I'm just overreacting. But the tank pads are good, they look great, but they do scratch kind of easily. Something else I wanted to mention, the tail tidy. So you can see that I have a tail tidy, an RNG tail tidy, and mine sticks out a bit, which I don't like. That being said, and I have a big license plate, as you can see. Like, you can see it's a pretty big size license plate for a bike. That being said though, I'm still having a lot of issue when I'm commuting in the wet or in winter time. A lot of the spray from the back wheel comes all over my back, or it goes onto my back. That's probably a better way to say that, and it makes my back really muddy and dirty looking, and it's horrible. So if you're going to get a tail tidy for this bike, just be careful, because your back is going to look jank and horrible if you decide to get a tail tidy. Somebody was asking me what my tail tidy is because they're having a lot of issue with spray when it's wet, and I said to them, don't get this one either, because it's just as bad. So just be careful of that if you're looking to get a tail tidy. I'm still planning to get the wing mirrors, the blade ones, or stealth mirrors I think they're called. That's the next mod I'm going to do to the bike. Yeah. Oh, and I'm in no gear apparently. Look at that, I'm in line, whatever that is. Now I know what it means, I'm just kidding, but, and I can't even get the, there we go. That was very fun. The channel's got 400 subscribers, so that's really cool. So thank you to everyone for that, and also thank you for everyone who watched the last video. If you haven't watched the last video, go watch my last video please. Please and thank you. That video I talked about, I thought I was shadow banned. Now I was obviously joking and being a bit of a conspiracy theorist. Obviously nobody knows me, there's no reason to shadow ban me, but I thought something was off with my channel, because all my engagement on the channel just dropped, and it didn't drop gradually like you would expect it to. It just dived. It just seriously dropped like really quickly. So I was worried that, I don't know why I went over that. I was worried that something was wrong with the channel, A lot of you guys in the comments just reassured me that nope, that's just how YouTube works. It just has its moments where stuff like that happens. So okay, whatever, that's fine. But to all of you who did watch the video and like the video and commented, I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. And if you're watching this video, thank you for watching as well. All right, now back to the tank pads. I said I have one other theory as to where the scratches are coming from, and that's actually my neighbor's cat. My neighbor's cat likes to sit on my bike all the time. I see its hair all over my bike in the mornings, and I just see it sitting on my bike sometimes. And I'm imagining as it's climbing onto my bike, it might scratch the side of the tank. I don't know, that's the only thing I can think of. Because even when I first got the bike, it was clean, no scratches, nothing. And then the very next morning, the side of the tank had a scratch on it. And I was so annoyed. I was like, how did it get a scratch? Where did that come from? And then I realized it was the neighbor's cat, because there was a bunch of cat hair on my seat. And I think because it was a new bike in the garden, you know how cats are, they investigate and they pee on it or whatever they do. So I think the cat was just investigating this new bike. That happens every time I get a new bike. The cat always comes and does its business with the bike. So I think maybe that's what happened when I just got the bike. So I'm thinking maybe the cat is who is scratching up my tank pads. I mean, I don't mean to throw the cat under the bus like that, blame the cat, but I'm just saying it could be my neighbor's cat. Another thing I wanted to mention, perhaps the last thing I'll mention for this video, another update on the exhaust. Now that isn't really this bike specific, I guess. I mean, I'm not talking about the bike itself, it's more the exhaust. But as you may know, I have a full titanium Akrapovic exhaust, and that thing is loud. Not the loudest exhaust, I'll be honest. In fact, I've heard on YouTube and Instagram a lot of people that have way louder exhaust than me. That being said, my exhaust is still loud enough that when I'm riding on the motorway for a decent period of time, it really hurts. It really hurts my ears. Like when you're traveling at about 70 to 80 miles an hour in 6th gear and you're hovering at about 6k RPMs, oh my, the noise that comes out of this exhaust. I love this bike and its exhaust, but oh, it is brutal. It is brutal. You know what, I wasn't planning to go this way, but everyone's going this way, so maybe there's something nice over here. But yeah, just be aware of that. Like, if you're gonna get this bike and get this exhaust, it's pretty brutal. Just saying, just be on the wary side. And what I do is, if you can see down here, I've got this little case thing that says earpiece, and I've actually got earplugs in them, so I always carry them with me. So when I'm on the motorway, I definitely throw those things in my ears, because if I don't, my ears will explode. So yeah. And someone else actually also commented that recently, asking how this bike is in terms of noise, and yeah, it's not good. Like now when I'm in town, or if you're just, you know, just riding normally, I would say it's okay. But when you're on the motorway and you're just blasting at the same speed, that same consistent humming, that droning, that frequency, it's not even so much like how it sounds, it's just like a certain frequency that just irritates my ears. It's so bad. So yeah, that's just an update on that, in case anybody was thinking of getting this exhaust or you're just curious. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much done. As I said, it should be, well, I hope it's a short video. I haven't edited it. I haven't edited it yet. That was harder to say than I thought it would be. So we'll see how long this is, but it shouldn't be that long. I said, to be honest, I didn't really have a plan for today. I just forced out this video because I really wanted to make a video, because I haven't made one in so long. So I thought, let me at least upload something. I know this wasn't as fun or as interesting of a ride as I could have done. Don't worry if you're thinking I've run out of ideas. I have not. I have so much more things planned to do. I just don't have the time at the moment, and it's just so cold. And it's been raining a lot and everything like that. But trust me, like when I'm less busy and the weather's better, even if the weather doesn't get better, just when I'm less busy, a load more content is coming out, and I haven't officially said an outro. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking and commenting and subscribing and all that good stuff, and I wish you a pleasant day. And if you're riding, I wish you a pleasant ride. And yeah.